Sometimes we look at ourselves and wish we were different. We wish we were better. We wish we didn't have certain bad qualities. And sometimes people say, I'm a bad person. I have too many bad habits and bad qualities. Spirituality is not for me. It's for the pure. It's for the saintly. It's for those who are good-hearted. But me, I have too many bad habits, and for me, it won't be possible. In the 14th chapter of the Gita, Krishna introduces us to a wonderful explanation of the influences around us in the form of the three modes of material nature. Krishna explains that every single person, every single soul in this creation is pure. Unfortunately, every single soul in this material creation is also influenced by different modes of material nature. And in this way, we develop qualities, the good, the bad, and the ugly. In the 5th verse of this 14th chapter, Krishna says, Sattvam rajas tama iti guna prakriti sambhava nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. Krishna says, everyone in this material world is affected by different combinations of sattva, goodness, rajas, passion, and tamas, ignorance. No one is a bad person. No one is bad at heart. However, we are influenced by different qualities, and therefore sometimes it appears as though we are bad people. Krishna explains that when we take up the process of devotional service, we can begin to transform our character. In fact, in the 14th chapter, he says, Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. That when you engage in spiritual life, sagunan, you transcend, you go beyond all of your bad qualities, and you become established in your spiritual goodness. So there is great hope for each one of us. They say you can't change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the end. Sometimes we think the process of change is so slow, but let me share with you that giving up won't make it any quicker at all. And so in the 14th chapter, Krishna gives us the keys. He says, if you eat these kind of foods, if you surround yourself with these kind of environments, if you associate with these kinds of people, if you structure your day in this kind of way, then by embracing such spiritual lifestyle, you will actually begin to see your character transform. We each have an inclination. If you think of a floor, it may have an inclination like this, and whenever water drops down, it will then naturally go in one direction. Right now, we seem to have a very easy time developing bad habits, but a very hard time developing good habits. But as we change our inclination, then the tendency towards going towards good habits, the tendency towards good qualities, the tendency towards acting in godly and saintly ways will become very, very natural to us. However, it requires that we change our inclination. And therefore, in the 14th chapter, Krishna says, don't worry. You can't change where you started from, but you can accept where you are and change where you're going to end. And in that way, we see in the 14th chapter that Krishna says there's no excuse, because yes, we are all infected with bad qualities to a greater or lesser extent, but the good news is we're all pure, and the even better news is that Krishna is giving us the knowledge to achieve that purity again.